Hey guys, Keith here from Trophy Lords. Welcome to the Platinum Journey for Star Ocean 5, Integrity and Faithlessness. Star Ocean has 41 trophies, 40 required to get the Platinum Warden of the Stars. There's 2 gold, 16 silver and 22 bronze. There are 2 trophies related to difficulty in the game. Universally Renowned, beat the game on Universe difficulty, and Survivor of Chaos, beat the game on Chaos difficulty. These are not stackable trophies, so you have to beat Universe difficulty separate to Chaos difficulty. To gain access to these 2 difficulties, you'll need to first beat the game on Earth or Galaxy difficulty. Then these 2 difficulties will unlock. Upon starting a new game, you'll also receive The Legend Begins, start a second playthrough. There are 5 trophies related to the main story in the game. They're all for defeating certain bosses. There's the Hero Stall Needs, Pavine Pummeler, Del Sol Disposer, Terros Trasher, and Alma Annihilator. In addition to this, there's 2 endgame boss trophies. Arch Nemesis of the Heavens, defeat Gabriel Celeste, and Slayer of Divine Beings, defeat Ethereal Queen. The last 2 can be quite difficult. They're in the post-game dungeon, but there is easy enough ways to beat. There are 6 trophies related to endings in the game. There's one for every character except for Fidel, as his ending is the main ending anyway. The way the endings work is it works on how much affection you have with the other characters, so it depends on how many PAs you've done throughout the game. Now, endings, you can only get 1 ending for a character and then Relia's ending. So if Relia's affection to you is high enough, then you'll get her ending along with someone else's ending. Doing most of the PAs will most likely get you Miki's ending. To get the other people's endings, you'll generally have to use Love Potion 256 and emotional destabilizers to get Miki's value down to get the others up. There are 2 trophies related to enemies in the game. There's Biology Buff, encounter half of all enemies, and Boss of the Bestiary, encounter every enemy. To get every enemy, you'll need to beat the endgame dungeon, Maze of Tribulations, 3 times, beating Gabriel Celeste and the Ethereal Queen 3 times. Each time their health nearly doubles, and same with their power, so they can be very difficult the second and third times through. You will also need to complete the Cathedral of Oblivion 3 different times throughout the game. So in many locations throughout the game there's Cathedrals of Oblivion. You have to beat each one at each certain section of the game. So there's 3 times the dungeon changes to a different end boss, and you have to do each one of those amount of times. There are 2 trophies related to quests. Helping Hand, complete half of all quests, and Quid Pro Quest, complete all quests. Quests are got through bulletin boards in towns and from Welch. Welch will give you multiple quests that collect stuff, fight enemies, that sort of stuff. And she unlocks powerful synthesis and augmentations as well. There are 9 trophies related to crafting in the game. The first is Please Be Gentle, which is simply just to craft an item. Then we have Successor of the Vineyard Throne, unlock all item creation recipes. Then we have Apothecary Extraordinaire, create the most valuable medicine item. Culinary Bistro, create the most valuable edible item. Alchemic Artisan, create the most precious metal. Nature's Blessing, create the most valuable naturally occurring item. Seeker of the Sorcerer's Knowledge, create the most valuable sorcerer's item. Master Mechanicist, create the most valuable mechanical item. And learn from your mistakes, create the item that you shouldn't. A lot of these items are endgame weapons for people. You usually require Moonstone to create them, which is a very valuable item in the game, created from the rare metal Odiconium. There are 2 trophies related to the in-game battle trophies. First there's Stalwart Veteran, obtain half of the battle trophies, and the second is Consummate Combatant, obtain all battle trophies. For the second one, you'll get most of them going through the game, the 3 times you're required to get all the other trophies. The one I was left with at the end was get 1 million hits in combat. After my 3 playthroughs, I had about 256,000 hits, so I was still a good bit off. The way I'm getting this trophy is by fighting boss Bloodbane in the endgame dungeon in the 3rd level of it. What I do here is put everyone onto their lowest weapons possible, take off all their rolls, have it set up that they're all using moves that do as many hits as possible. So when I go into the battle, I stand off to the side with Fidel, everyone else starts fighting them, they're only doing 10-20 damage. They keep getting the hits in, rack it up. It takes them about 3 hours to beat the boss, and afterwards you come out with about 80 to 90,000 hits onto the counter. So you save, reload an old save, and go back in and do it again and again and again. It will take about, for me it's going to take about 8 or 9 times, but after that I'll have the platinum. This has been the platinum journey for Star Ocean, Integrity and Faithlessness. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.